Guys, Andrea, in this video I'm going to be talking about my hair coloring, right? I recently just colored my hair. As you can see, if it's not dark, that's the color. So yes, I'm going to tell you guys my whole experience, how I went, and then at the end I will tell you guys what is recommended when it comes to coloring curly hair. As you guys already know, my hair is naturally curly in the picture right here. And right now it was straightened after they colored it, so I curled it with my wand. And this is what it looks like, because I'm not feeling the straight look. Lately I've been feeling the curly, especially with color. Like color pops out on curly hair. That's what this video is going to be about, my colored hair. So this is what it looks like when it's curly, of course. It's like an ombre and a little highlights in the middle, and when it gets to the bottom it's all that color. But hope you guys can see that, and it's dark at the top. And the color is like a chestnut, by the way. A chestnut brownish. You can even see it more in the back and under the sun, as you can see colored here. And this is what it looks like. Side. I do straighten my hair 4 times a year, so it wouldn't matter to me if I go straight or curly. I would probably, since I do straighten my hair already, go with my hair straight, because I want it to look good with my hair straight as well, and it would just be easier overall. But you don't ever straighten your hair if you always 100% all year curly. Make sure you do your research and make sure that your stylist knows about curly hair. She knows how to style it, how long she's been styling it, what kind of clients go, and check her hair. Make sure her hair is curly. Not necessarily, but if her hair looks good and it's curly naturally, that means she could do a good job on you, right? Just do your research if you do want to go with someone that is a professional on curly hair, if you never wear your hair straight, okay? But as for me, I went with my hair curly, even though I could have went with my hair straight, but I wanted my hair curly. I am going to straighten afterwards, because, you know, it's around the time my hair is going to be straight for the year, for the first time in 2015. So I didn't mind going my hair curly, and then she's straightening after she's done. So I went in, sat on the chair, told her what I wanted. She went and mixed things. She had to bleach my hair because my hair is really dark. My hair does not take color very well at all. So she went and got the strips that she needed, pieces of aluminum that she needed. By the way, C-section my hair really like half of an inch, probably like this. That's it, to color each piece. She did it by length, so yes, she had to use a lot of different sections, and I did layer my hair before I went there, so I had different length everywhere. By the way, my layering video will be down below, and she actually liked my haircut. She said the only thing she would have changed about my haircut is the fact that I only use a top crown, right? She would have used the comb to get exact parting of the crown instead of me just picking with my fingers. She said that's the only thing she would have changed, but overall the haircut looks good, so I was really proud of myself. I did not grab some hairs here and there because she wanted the kind of highlighting effect somewhere like I wanted it. And then I stayed with the aluminum foil on my hair to bleach for about, I would say, 20 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes. After that, she shampooed my hair, she conditioned it, then she rinsed the conditioner all off. It couldn't have any conditioner in my hair if I'm about to color it, right? And then of course I got a white comb and I detangled my hair myself. My hair with no conditioner, tangling it. No, don't touch me. I detangled my hair myself, no conditioner, no nothing. It was actually easy because after that bleach situation, my hair got really weak. I felt like my strands were so weak, and it felt like, I was like, at that moment I was like, okay, I'm done. My hair was completely blonde from here down. I thought my hair was done. It was too weak, and I thought I'll never get it back. But anyways, she again went on, and she did not do with aluminum no more. That was just for the bleaching part. She got a color, the color that she mixed in, and she got it to a toner. And then she toned that blonde down, right? Which is the picture they see right here. That's how it turned out after I washed it out of my head, conditioned it, and styled it, alright? I stayed in my hair for about 15 minutes. Just the toner to just tone that blonde down. I went home. You guys in the picture, I posted those pictures on Instagram. Follow me. And I didn't like it, alright? I hated it when it was completely dry. I felt like it was reddish and it was too blonde. Didn't like it. I went back a day later, told I didn't like it. She said she's going to try to tone it down even more. If I want it lighter afterwards, it will not work. We'll probably have to bleach it again, which we're not going to go through that. Got the color that I wanted. She showed me how it's going to be, which is this color, like this chestnut color. I was like, alright, not do any aluminum foil anymore, anything like that. She just got the color, came section by section. She kept coloring my hair, how she does it with her glove, with the brush, coloring brush. put all over my hair, and it doesn't matter if you got on the black parts because my black hair will not take any color anyways. So she put it all over my hair, which was this color, and toned it down to this color. And by the way, uncurly still. And then she just washed it all off and conditioned it, protecting, blow dry, and then straighten my hair. This is where we are right now. That's what it is, and this is how my hair looks, and I prefer it this way when it's curly. And by the way, I did feel my hair was stronger afterwards, after a while. Having my hair curly, it kind of, you know, right at that moment, having my hair just bleached, I felt like my hair was weak and was done. It was really, really light and everything. It was not as thick as I would feel this trend to be. And later on, after conditioning and everything, it just felt like back to normal. Like right now, feel good. But yes, I did feel like I lost a lot of hair. Like the bleaching, especially the bleaching, that was the part that was like crazy on my hair. But yeah, anything I would have changed, I would probably have researched about my hairstylist better to know if she's really a specialist with curly hair. She was not, but she knew she did curly hair before, but she's not like really, you know, she says she does have curly hair, which I seen. I call those waves, not curls, above my color. And by the way, there was no problem with it, but do research for people who really are used to doing curly, real curly hair, alright? Real curly hair, as if there's fake curly hair. But anyways, yeah, another thing is I'm going to tell you guys stuff that you should do. Not what I did. Well, some of them. But what you should do. 10 tips on what you should do before coloring. It is best for you to avoid permanent color, as they say. They, the professionals, the vlogs, the people, you know. They say to avoid permanent color if you're coloring your hair. Basically, if you don't straighten your hair, if you just like your hair naturally curly, you don't want to damage your hair, avoid permanent color because they really do strip the hair. And yeah, but I did permanent. If you don't like it, wash off, stuff like that. It's just a less of a harsh, you know, impact to your hair. They said to do semi-permanent or demi-permanent because it will just wash off as the days go by. Even though permanent color does wash off, but not as well as the demi or the semi. I also say to avoid sun-activated highlights because they will usually turn your hair orange. Don't go more than 2 shades darker and 1 shade lighter than your natural hair color. I tell you that because you don't want anything to happen. If anything bad happens, you'll be able to fix it faster and not much of a change and a lot of bleaching. Like me, they told me if I go too light, too dark, I won't be able to get it light again. I have to bleach all over. So yeah, just to avoid mistakes. If you highlight at home, have somebody help you, alright? Especially if you do the roots, have somebody help you for do all over, whatever. Have somebody who can be, you know, outside of you and just watching what you're doing, just to help you out, alright? Have a friend. Make sure you know exactly where you put in the color. If you want to do your roots, make sure you do the roots only. Do not put color on top of the part that's already colored. That will prevent color overlap. Overall, just make sure you don't color the part that's already colored. Another tip is not to put color all the way to your ends. Some people say it does refresh your looks, refresh your hands, but no, it does not. You don't have to put color all the way to your hands. Do box coloring, anything like that at home, even though it's not recommended by professionals. Make sure you do leave it on your hair less time than it says on the paper, on the instructions. Your hair looks kind of straight after you color your hair and you lost your curl pattern. It's probably, most of the time, not a good thing, obviously. It's basically because you over-processed your hair. Yeah, sometimes they actually got to go. To see the true color of your hair, you know, if you're in a place, professional place, make sure you go outside in the natural sunlight. That's when you can actually see the actual color. Inside the, you know, fluorescent light, it does not reflect the actual true color. Make sure you go under the sunlight. Last one is know that demi-permanent or semi-permanent and even permanent colors will not change the color that you already have on your hair. They will basically put in color on top of color, and whatever you mix with that color, it'll turn into something else, alright? Make sure if you dye your hair brown, if you go to the box to the store and you get a light brown, it will not make your hair light brown. Alright, you just will not. There's some stuff that professionals know how to mix their colors to get it the brown that you like. You know how to do the professional color removing process to get your dark brown to the lighter brown. That's what's recommended. The 10 tips before you dye your curly hair. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed my new hair. And thank you for watching. Bye. And then it just frames her on my face. And just like that, you can just pull a short haircut, right? Just give that feminine vibe, something to the twist, I would say, right? Just like so. Simple hats.